What's up, honey? Huh? You know what needs to happen? We ought to be doing. It's a very nice day. I want to start a load of laundry. Of course, it's been a while since we did any laundry, about a few months. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, and then you know what else we need to do? That van behind you there. It needs its oil pressure gauge. You know what else we could do? We'll just do some stuff around the yard. What do you think? Huh? Yeah. What a nice day, though. I really do want to just lay around and just lay on that leather couch, soak up some rays, and stare at the clouds. Oh, how nice! Yeah, it is a nice idea, ain't it? Watch all the images go by, read the clouds like a magazine. Get the skinny from the afterlife. Oh yeah, or from this get the skinny from the spirit realm. The eclectic, the dominion of the space-time, we'll call them space-timers, where Karen is, Jim Morrison, where we go when we sleep, we become space-timers, but that our souls persist in space-time, in the omniferous ether, the fabric of space, the Higgs field, the tiny jazz hands that vibrate our arts, that we vibrated all that is in the spirit realm vibrated in order to have life, because it all vibrates. Well, space-time vibrates, pushes it all together. That's the Casner effect. That's what it is exactly. It's the Casner effect. And we've thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. We'll remember Casimir by remembering it as like a place, the land of Casimir. Yes, the city of Casimir, where gravity is the strongest. It's the place where we vibrate. We're the city of Casimir, the interior of our audio space. That's what we want to do: vibrate the air there and bring people together. That's right. Yeah, like the Casimir effect. Yeah. Cupid. There's Cupid. Look, Beans. We should hang this up on that pole up there. On a thing so I can, on a wind vine. That would be great up here on this pole right here. Cupid arrow on a wind vane. You know why? You know why Cupid's arrow on a wind vane? We need to paint the other side too. Paint the other side. Oh, he's cardboard. Oh, he's that sign plastic. Yeah, we could make a thing, and like a windmill. Make it look like a windmill with a Cupid arrow on the end, so whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, and actually we could make it a power generating windmill. Okay, stick it somewhere. Oh, yeah, like this. Quickly and easily as going. Boom, there's one right there. Okay, put it, mount it on the thingy. That's what to do. Instead of that pole, we go, okay, that bass. Okay, let's bring it in. Let's bring that bass in there now. Don't need to be out there. It's got this water hose hanging on it. I got this to do, that to do, so much. But put aside for all these different jobs, we don't ever get to do our own jobs. All right, here we go. But we're doing our jobs today. That's what we're doing. All right. All right, let's try to use some principles of gravity to roll it, get it moving with one arm, because I'm holding the camera with the other. Here. So here, see, we want to do like the Casimir effect and vibrate the air and the waves of air, sound waves, with sound waves to people's ears and bring people together on your mixer days, on your party days. Yes, indeed. She wants people to come and see her and to meet and talk. All kinds of people, different people, walk of life. That's right. And go on interviews and subtopic discussion panels, all kinds of stuff we're going to do here at Sabrina's Clubhouse. Yes, a little private facility we're going to run for the purposes of communicating to the world. Yeah, for education and entertainment and our entertainment and my mental health. Yeah, mainly my mental health. That's right. If I don't get to do it, I'll go crazy. If I don't get people to come and see us, I'll go crazy. If Sabrina don't go get people to come and see her, she'll go crazy. Right? That's right. Alright, so here's what I'm looking for. Look at this thing out. Alright, here. Plug that in there. Alright, here. And I can set on the roof. Here. You bolt down right there. This table base, this pedestal, this alternator, this attachment here needs nuts, and it's missing some nuts, so it can't operate yet. I got this old propeller, and it's perfect for this. I wouldn't spin that on an airplane. It either hang it on the wall, it'll spin right here. Is it not balanced? Oh, it's not balanced because it's not hanging on there right. It needs nuts. Anyway, so here's my plan, Sabrina. Look at this. See? The plan is to get this going up there, and it needs nuts on it. And then on the front of these nuts, I need to make a cone cap, a diverter cone. It'll go whoosh, and it spreads the air to the propeller. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. See, is on the other side too. And stick Cupid. Say hypothetically, this is the control stick. All right, and we put Cupid for the vein. Huh? How cute is that? Huh? Yeah. So we use that as a lock. I don't want it spinning because it's missing nuts. Yeah. So Cupid as the vein divider thing sticking out like that. Cupid. Cupid, they're pointing at the windmill. Maybe like this. Okay. Like this. Maybe stick him down here, ground level. So you can walk up behind and grab it and hold it down. Windy day, lock it. Lock it. So we gotta do something like this. Ow, splitter. Ow! Yes. So it would be something like this. Not necessarily with this material, but using this as a model, just to kind of get an eyeball of it. So something like that. And then perfect, yeah, huh? Yeah, that works. Oh, plenty of leverage for the spin. Alright, so that's feature. In the meantime, let's leave this connected with the pin block on there. Pop this down first. Alright, and Cupid, for now, Casimir, doggy, the Casimir effect is the Casimir force. It is also the force that causes gravity. That's right, everything's vibrating. And guess what? The smallest thing vibrates, that's the lowest vibrational frequency. And guess what? It goes up in harmonics from there. Octaves upon octaves, upon octaves upon octaves. Third, fourth, fifth, second. Harmonics. Upon octave, upon octave, upon octave, all the way up. And then all the way down. Infinitely up and infinitely down in frequency. The Casimir effect is the source of gravity. There's our song we're going to write. Infinitely up and infinitely down in frequency. Space-time vibrates. Can't you see? The Casimir effect is the cause of gravity. Well, just harsh words, because you believed in Einstein, didn't you? You believed him. Well, you know, he's kind of right, because you could think of the warping of space-time being the warping of space-time like the resonance that everything has, resonant frequency, according to its mass, goes up or goes down, or it goes up as mass goes down, or goes down as mass goes up, inversely proportional. So anyway, oh, here, there's a good one. Here, remember Walter Lewin's problem? Whatever problem that's out there, we'll find it. We'll put it in card to it. That problem. Okay. If you've ever been a furniture mover, you know that problem. How much energy does it take? You know, it depends on the height of the axle versus the size of the wheel versus the height of the step and the amount of weight you're pulling up. But if you got it a fixed amount, like it say 1 kilogram for the sake of discussion. Anyway, check this one. Here's another problem. You want to figure this one out? People? There's one. Furniture's but that mess design. They're always misdesigned. Stupid! 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 Stupid. Why? It's because you put the weight on there. Okay? How much weight you got in here like this? Boom. Do you know that it takes this much, like this? See? You're going to be lifting that much to do that. Proper design. Put. Does this, and then there needs to be platform and have to be level. See, lower the whole platform and you got that. So you know what you got? As you have, or you could even do this. Okay, like that. Okay. What you've created is a severe ratio where you have an almost zero here, okay? And you have this like big longer than a meter long handle against a ratio of 0 or less than 0 by the time you've picked the dolly up. give it a slight angle down, give it a block here like this. See what you got? And the platform have to be lower. The whole platform's lower. See, it's set up so it angles forward just a little bit. So you get underneath your thing, right? And you have, well, actually, it'd have to be there. Right. Okay, see right there? That's where the corner of your object is. So it's like leaning the object back without wheels. Like leaning the object back right on the corner of its thing. So what you get is object leans back, then you get wheel contact. Now what you're doing is you have a mechanical advantage. You've shifted the center of gravity backwards, and you have this object back here, this refrigerator you're trying to carry, or this 55-gallon drum with a good percentage of its mass above the axles. See, right here. There's your key point right there. See what I did? Right there. See that line. See? See, smart, right? I want to see somebody I want to see a manufacturer do this. I don't want to have to manufacture these. I don't want to have to do it to make them right. Please, somebody. And if you do it, I'll buy one for $100. That's the price. $100 and you'll sell 1 million of them because it's designed right. And then you know what you need here? You need tiny little rollers here. Itty bitty roller here surface, or smooth Teflon skid surface, so it goes under easy. Little rollers on the bottom of this, I get. You know, so you basically do this. All you do here, we want to modify this. Cut this right here. Cut that right there. Cut that right there. Cut right there. And we'll have to move these. We'll have to cut these off. Okay, cut that off and move those up. Okay, or just straighten them. That's what to do, is just bend them straight. They don't have to tilt back. That's just somebody's fancy dancy sales idea. So these straighten up. This cuts, that cuts, that cuts, that cuts, and this we go up, decide how far we want to go, and weld it up in a higher spot. And then what we're going to do is, once we do, we'll put our smooth skid surface here, and then little rollers here. Just tiny little rollers. Don't have to be much at all. So this thing rolls right underneath, and then because of the difference in the ratio here from there to there, that's all it takes. It takes just a couple inches difference. See? And it'll tilt right back and be way easier to use. Yes, it will be. Yes, Dr. Welby. Yes, it will be, Dr. Welby, MD. So yeah, you know how this whole place got this way, Sabrina? From my world. People want too much of me. We're moving too fast. Want too much from me. And I get overwhelmed. And then I can't process junk that I find into stuff that I get into the good stuff that I need. You know? But see, some of the process, well, I get a little extra money. It's this balance thing that goes on. The problem is that it has been taking too much time to get to the end of the little bit of extra that it helps move it along. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's frustrating. Oh yeah, here's that motor. It's going to put on this bike. Needs some green wheels, something kind of conventional. This motor, that front wheel. Off of this right there would do it. Or that, I guess. I could make a splined gear or something sprocket. Mount it to this. This gets an extension for this front wheel to mount there. And then it gets regular bike rear in there and the powered thing to a derailleur. The downside of this whole system, there's no recovery. But could use later. That'll live right there for now. Actually, no, I'm trying to clean this table. Anyway, the whole idea. Oh, here I know what to do. I want to live it somewhere near it for a minute. For now, right where with the parts. I don't want it to get stolen, though. You know, right there. It lives with that. Goes there. All right. Please, nobody decide they want it more than me. Yeah, how about that? All right, now, so That's the rear wheel off of this bike, by the way, the 29-inch. So it'll have a 29-inch front wheel, 26-inch rear wheel, rear suspension, front and rear suspension. This front wheel is a regular, just plain front wheel. It can go back on this bike. Like here, this bike gets a regular front wheel, and it could get a regular 26-inch rear wheel here to become a regular bike. We got a 26-inch rear wheel for it. Not very many, huh? Wow, really? Here's the rear wheel for that. That's the rear wheel for this bike. And the front and rear wheel for that bike. Wow, how did that happen? Really? So we got a bunch of 26-inch front wheels. Well, so what happens? We're shy one. Well, we just good. You know, if we want to bring that bike up, and this bike is a parts bike. That's all parts. That's all parts. This is parts. This is bent frame bike. So we need that derailleur off of there. Yeah, well, I'm just assessing what we got to be doing. So now this pile of stuff, full of water. This is derailleur, ignition coil. Yeah, we want the ignition coils. Those are nice handy tools. What's in here? Ooh, that's compost. Stinky compost. Alright, what's in it? That's compost. Alright, what's this? A two-wheel dolly thingy. Suitcase thing. Well, let's put this on there. Get both of them the hell out of here. And then we got this old oil to do something with. Alright, so yeah, we got a load of laundry started. Wow. Oh, nice, huh? B. Oh, yeah. What are we going to do next? Okay, so we're getting there. What? Thinking, you read my mind. About Native American people and Native African people. Yeah? Yeah, you are reading my mind. Thinking about Space City and how what we got to do is Space City needs to be large enough. It needs to be large enough to take the population of the planet minus the people that are living the natural lifestyles, like the Native Africans, all the Native Eskimos that are they're living up north, that are doing the traditional lifestyle, could stay. And everybody that wants to use technology needs to get the heck off this planet. Huh? Huh, bees? Is that right? That is right, huh? Out into Space City. Space City 1 and Space City 2. Why 2 of them? See, we've thought of everything. Well, as time's gone on, we've thought of it more. And as speaking of time, you know what, Sabrina? We're out of time. We don't have time to build, for experimental purposes, the Werner von Braun space station. We don't have time to build the one that other people, they want to do the upgraded version that has ejection pods and stuff, which are really cool. They're nice. I like that. We want to copy that. Wait, Space City needs that. They need to be big enough to carry all they got to do is eject off of it and just let them go. And the centrifugal force and artificial gravity will let them go, and they'll fly off. And that they need to be navigable. They need to be able to have some amount of thrustability or maneuverability to slow down, so they can so their orbit can decay, and they can end up in a descent orbit to Earth. I mean, a descent pattern to Earth from orbit. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so but why 2 of them? A minimum of 2. As we build one, we really need to be building 2. We take and sell one's for the wealthy and one's for everyone else. And we decided, Sabrina, we really decided the best way to tax the wealthy. You know the best way to tax them is selling them stuff. So we're claiming, right now we want to claim, Sabrina and I, for Public Space Association and for purposes of the development of Space City, as a commercial product, a commercial endeavor, ultimately the first one, and then Space City 2 as the philanthropy that comes from it, okay? We want to claim an orbit. I'd like to claim an orbit just outside of the debris halo, and we want same orbit, because Space City 1 and Space City 2 need to be identical, and they need to be in the same orbit opposite Earth, so that it does not, absolutely in no way will perturb the orbit of Earth, because Space City needs to be huge. In order for a true artificial gravity system to work, it's got to be huge, and it's got to be heavy. Huge and heavy. Mass is the key. We want it heavy. We want it to, once it's set in the angular momentum, we want it to stay. Once we want it to have a center of gravity in that angular momentum, we want to have it minimized by activity inside the space station. We want it heavy. Very, very heavy. So how do we do that? Guess what? We take the modules that make the outer walls, that basically we call them the ground floor. Sabrina, guess what we do? Guess what? The modules are solid fuel rockets of their own, made of cement. They're launched up there with reusable nose cone and guided up there, guided up there with boosters. The reusable boosters. I like the ones that they're using on well, they can be solid fuel with vector thrust, gimbaled nozzles. So basically, we need A, guidance on the initial launch. B, interior. Let's see. So um, the modules, of course, they're solid fuel boosters. They need to be multi-stage so that they can go way out there already on their own. Could put a reusable. Oh, well, that's an interesting idea. Could put a reusable gimbaled nozzle. So basically, you would blow the blow the initial thrust from the we call it the building module rocket stage through some barn doors, basically gimbaled barn doors, so it can gimbal the thrust. And the initial thrust was taking off to get an initial launch. So I could see ganging some of those, the very large 40 meter by 3 meter by 3 meter block. Approximately. I don't have my notes handy. I've got it all figured out. We're going to be publishing blueprints as we produce them. We haven't even produced blueprints yet, but we got it all worked out in our head, Beans. We figured it out, thought it out, and for years thought it out. And we got it, and we've got the design that kills, the best design ever, that nobody else could beat. Why? Is because that's how we do things. We got to make sure everything we do, nobody else can do it better. Even if they can, we got to really think we can do it better. But we really try. And some things we succeed at doing it better. It's this obsession. It's part of my mental illness. Got to be the best at everything. Got to be the best at everything. That's my thing. That's my thing. It's a mental illness thing, but it's okay. I use it productively. That's why I only take so much medicine. I don't want to dull that. That's the creative edge we have that gave us Space City in the first place. It also gave us the solution for that, the biocentrifugal force thing, the vortex seal accelerator, and the extraction or the conversion, the transfer of conservative momentum. I just put it in your language. From accelerated horizontally and then extracted vertically. Spin angle changed at linear momentum. When the angular momentum's converted at the escape point, then we have the vorticil accelerator escape point, the centripetal zone, active centripetal zone, and we're starting to figure out how to name all this stuff too. And then the redirective centripetal zone, the one that takes it back from what comes from free fall after it's hit the active centripetal zone, and exchange distal momentum, and then the material is recollected back into the puddle, the bottom. The TAS units, the TAS motors, the John Galt motor, about that, the motor of motors, the reinventing of the wheel. It's real, people. It's really real. It's really real. I really get it. We're working on some little visual models of how the actual action works. That will actually produce some lift. I'm not going to produce enough, but they will demonstrate the action in full. It will demonstrate the active centrifugal zone and how the active centrifugal zone works, and how the recollecting centrifugal zones, the redirecting and collecting centrifugal zones work. So, anyway, I know this is really cool. Nobody's watching my channel yet, really. I've not been advertising it, and that's good because I want to get all this out there and then have it be discovered. Going, whoa, where did this come from? Right? Right. Really. So it's actually a good thing. So, anyway, today we're going to be doing this, we're going to do this oil pressure gauge on the van. Let me just hang this cord right there. We're going to be moving this room around some more. Time to get busy, Beans. Well, what do you think?